So in this short tutorial, we are going to learn how to tip a spiral bone with the spiral tips in using the plier method. So the first thing we need to do is once you've cut this, you want to make sure that these points are kind of rounded. So what I'm going to do is use my the cutting edge of my pliers here, and I'm just going to get in as close as I can to that edge, and then I push, just clip that off. Now always remember that you want to make sure that that's headed downwards and not up. You don't want any of those pieces flying and going into anybody's eyes. So now you can see it's actually a really nice rounded tip. So once we have that, then we're going to slide this on the end. Now the problem with this kind of piece is that when we're looking at this, it has a little bit of extra width. That's why it rocks back and forth. It also has a little bit of extra height, so it can go back and forth like this. So when we're securing this to the bone, we have to squeeze it from both the sides and the top and the bottom at the same time, which makes it a little tricky. This method also requires that you have 2 pairs of pliers. So you can use regular pliers like this, or my preferred method is just to go ahead and have 2 pairs of needle nose pliers. So I have my Leatherman in one, and in this one I'm going to use it to squeeze side to side. So I'm going to hold that. It is a little tricky. You don't want that to slip. And then taking the needle nose from this side, I am going to squeeze both pliers at the same time. And I'm working my way back and forth, trying to make sure I'm hitting the top and the bottom on all of these elements and just squeezing. But I have to make sure that I'm squeezing the sides as I squeeze the top so that there is no play back and forth and there is no play side to side. And so I'm going to just squeeze this a little bit here, and then without the other plier. And it's still a little loose, so we are going to try again. And I will always be the first to tell you that I make this look a little bit easier than it is, since I've done it so many times. And now it's on there really secure. So that is how you are going to do this with the double plier method.